Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever. Dreadful sorry, Clementine. Light she was and like a fairy, and her shoes were number 9. Herring boxes without topses, sandals were for Clementine.
11 months ago, I talked about the topic of Clementine's potential death, and now, after 3 episodes of gameplay, lots of foreshadowing, lots of hints, we go right back to this topic right before the finale. Take us back, the last episode of Clementine's journey. In this video, I'll be discussing if I do believe Clementine will die. Will it be a determinate thing, meaning multiple endings? Will it be, you know, one specific ending where Clementine will die no matter what, just like Lee? Or will she survive? And all this death stuff that Skybound has been hinting, her hat missing on that rock you see in that image there, all these, you know, all the hints I'm going to show you in this video, is it all bluff? Were they literally just trolling this whole time and Clementine is going to get at least some happy conclusion to her story where she lives? Alright everyone, let me know down below in the comments if you think Clementine is going to die in Take Us Back, or do you think she is going to survive, and how do you think it's going to play out? Alright everyone, hope you enjoy. Let's go for 2,000 likes. Make sure you go vote in the straw poll down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace. So firstly, I'm discussing the foreshadowing, all the stuff so far in the final season that has hinted at Clementine's potential demise in this episode. The first being the Take Us Back background scene here. We can notice a specific couple things in this that I think are important. One, we have Clementine's hat missing by kind of like some kind of river, stream, whatever you want to call it here. We've got walkers in the background on a bridge. This bridge ends up being the same one as that, remember that trailer, E3 trailer, where Clementine said to AJ, "What do you do if I get bit?"
What do you do if I get bit?
And it all hints that Clementine's going to lose her hat in this episode. There's even an achievement that confirms it, saying found Clementine's hat. We've also got, again, the ominous background, the title, Take Us Back. Take us back, oh take us back. The song, I'll play it here in a second. It is returning in episode 4 as well. So there's a lot of stuff just with this background, the title. It all is going to come full circle, I think, into what's going to happen with Clementine. So take a quick listen to Take Us Back just to get your memories jogged in case you forgot the song.
Take us back, oh take us back, oh take us back.
And again, that song is from Season 1, Episode 5, right after Lee dies. That song really plays before the after credits scene with Clementine. So it hints, the feels. We're gonna get some kind of emotional ending. It's gonna happen. So let's go into some more stuff. So the next hint is Oh My Darling Clementine, the song. It hints at Clementine drowning in a river. It's about a young girl named Clementine that drowns in a river, and the father ends up being a miner, and he mourns for Clementine. So does this hint, again with this background image that I just talked about, does this hint that these are connected, and Clementine could potentially drown if she does die, instead of turning into, well, she'll turn into a walker no matter what, but can she drown in a river? And if you don't find her hat or something, you know, it could happen. And again, I would very expect us to hear this song again, maybe, in episode 4. It is possible, without a doubt. Hopefully not in some kind of very emotional, sad way. Walking Dead actually just released a new issue for their comic book, and this is a little transcript from it talking about Take Us Back. This was just recent, out of a couple days ago, actually, I think 2 days ago, and they talked about this. A lot of talented folks put a lot of effort into making this episode bring the season and series overall to a heartbreaking close. Heartbreaking close. Note that first. So please let us know what you think. There's a ton of action to enjoy in this installment. Tons of action. So much you'll never notice all the awful things about to happen to Clem, AJ, and company. Hashtag still not bitten for now. Ooh. Skybound is really, like, just taking, like, just all the trolling they could do, possibly just, like, literally shoving it up our faces, like, yeah, this is gonna happen. I'm telling you guys, it's so hinting. I'm hoping they're wrong, though. This is just, you know, heartbreaking, action, all the awful things about to happen. It's, ooh, God. It's coming. Hope you all enjoy it, they said. I hope you all enjoy it. It's gonna be very emotional, guys. Expanding on this entire thing of flashback, we've had Ruby in episode 1 saying, you know, you won't be laughing when if you get bit. We have this scene in episode 3 with Clementine and AJ talking about, really, this was a big point of emphasis for me. AJ talking about, if you get bitten, Clementine, what am I supposed to do? You know, do you shoot or do you leave me? And again, they are really hinting that Clementine's death could be involved with her getting bitten. And again now, so with all the foreshadowing out of the way, let me discuss why I think this is going to be a determinate thing. Meaning, there is going to be multiple endings in the final season, I believe, based on some things we've gotten. So let me talk about why I think it's going to be like this. Ian responded to someone's post saying Clem won't die, and Ian responded to someone saying there's got to be at least one where she dies. Half the community believes the best ending is her dying, the other half believes the best ending is her living. They want to deliver on endings everyone will be satisfied with. And I'll cut it off there. He says, please remember this post when you've all played 404. If this isn't confirmation that there's going to be multiple endings, I don't know what is. It's almost 99.9% confirmation, yes, that there is going to be more than one ending, and Clementine will probably live or die based on your decisions. Also, we've got this comment right here. Someone had brought up the ultimate sacrifice scenario, where what happened with Lee and all that, and what sacrifices Clementine will have to make. Cutmile respond, the entire premise of the season is building a home requires sacrifice, which is the boarding school is that home. What exactly that is remains to be shown. In episode 4, sacrifices plenty. And with this achievement called Act 3 of episode 4 called Savior. Oh my. Sacrifices. And a savior is defined as someone who saves a person or something from danger, and who is regarded with the veneration of a religious figure. So Clementine is going to make saves. She's going to save a bunch of people here. That was the mission of episode 3, saving the people captured by the Delta. Now, it's finally the moment you've been waiting for. After all this foreshadowing, all this hints, it's time you guys know what I think is going to happen. This is my opinion. You don't have to agree or disagree with me, but this is what I personally think is going to happen. I believe Clementine's death is a determinate thing. You've, seen all the proof I put in this video of that. I had to back up why I'm saying this. I believe there is going to be 3 endings in this finale. The first ending that I can predict is a sort of a happy one. Even though this is The Walking Dead and we know there's not going to be an entirely happy ending, this one will probably be happy to some because Clementine will survive. But I do believe in a happy ending where Clementine lives, we could lose people like Lewis, AJ, Violet, a lot of the other boarding school members, and that would be the sacrifice that, have to be made if Clementine's going to survive. Another one where I could see Clementine getting bitten and turning into a walker potentially, and AJ will make that final call. Or another one where Clementine will get killed. For example, she gets shot and she bleeds out, and she has to turn to a walker. So it's going to happen that we're going to probably get something emotional no matter what happens. Even if Clementine lives, don't not get your tissues. Because again, Clementine may be the most important character, but having her live might cost AJ, Lewis, Violet, a lot of other characters their lives. And with all the hinting, heartbreaking, emotional, still not bitten, it's going to come down to your decisions, and hopefully, we've preached this for years as a fan of Telltale games and decision-making based games. This is finally, I think, the Walking Dead game where your choices will matter. This is hinted to be the finale of the series, so they can't have any, conclusion, aftermath of this. So it makes sense where our decisions will finally matter, because there's nowhere else we can go from here. So you can see a Season 2 type ending with Clementine where there's going to be multiple circumstances. So, hopefully I get the ending where Clementine lives, even if I have to sacrifice Lewis and Violet and all of them. I wish everyone could live, guys, but we don't live in a perfect world, and we know Telltale, you know, before they were around, Skybound, we know they're not just going to give us a happy ending where everyone lives and they all live happily ever after. That's just not how it is. This isn't a fairy tale. So, let me know what you guys think of this down below. Multiple endings. Hopefully I get the one where Clementine lives. Maybe if I don't, you know, I'll get the one where she gets bitten and I cry my eye sockets out, though. Alright, everyone. 19. At the time of making this video, 19 days. At the time it's up, we have 18 days away. Stay tuned, guys. We're almost a week away from the trailer. We should be getting screenshots next week. So, hope you guys enjoy, and we'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.